All right, test. I think I got audio here. It shows it on my screen. Welcome, everybody, to Heffley Gym here on the campus of Colorado Northwestern Community College in this new year, a quarter of a century. And the years go by fast, but excited to be here at the start of Region 18 play as USU Eastern comes into town to take on the hometown Spartans. Both teams have been hit by roster issues. USU Eastern has quite a few sitting out with injuries. It's piled up in the preseason. We had some roster changes for our Lady Spartans. 2 no longer with us. And we got a couple injured that won't be playing tonight as well. So short rosters for both. I think USU Eastern has 9. Cncc has 8 available tonight. So first game back, we'll see which team is in the best shape for this opening night of region play. And our Spartans will take on Snow College here Saturday at 1 o'clock. We'll have that broadcast as well. And tonight's matchup's going to be a good one. Both teams have followed each other this year. Both teams were in Arizona. Both teams were down in Vegas as well. So I've seen USU Eastern a lot. I called their games down in Arizona as well. Talented team, inside, outside. They've got a lot of scrappy guards. With Ellie Espen leading the way, signed to play at Westminster College there in Salt Lake City next year already. So more on the way, more signings, I'm sure, for that roster, as they are deep with sophomore leadership, sophomore talent. But they do have the SWAC Player of the Week finishing out that last week of December. And Marley Piper had a great tournament down there in Vegas. Flipping it over to our Spartans, though, we've got renewed energy. I've been here this week, watched practices, had some 2 days. The intensity, the energy is much different than it was before. They've I think it helps not having school in session as well. They can focus on basketball, they can focus on their sleep. There's literally nobody on campus except for the men's and women's basketball players, so it's quiet here. And what else better to do than just be in the gym? So tonight's matchup will be a good one between the Spartans and the Eagles of Utah State Eastern. At some point, I probably will call them the Aggies. I am an Aggie alumni, Utah State alumni twice. But it's exciting just to be back in the gym, basketball going. The region play will go quick, 15 games from now till the end of February. And we'll see a lot of growth in our Spartans. We've seen a lot from beginning till now. You talk about comparisons. They played the Eastern Arizona team down in Arizona. It was a 70-point ball game. Then they see them in Vegas, totally different thing. So we anticipate having similar results today. How they grow, can they know how to dig in? Again, short rostered today, both teams. But it isn't. It's kind of next man up, or in this phrase, next woman up. We're ready to go. I'm going to go ahead and just keep my mic live up here in the broadcast booth. We'll have the national anthem. And then we'll get our starting rosters. Before we go, if we do that, we'll get some stats for you. On our opponent today. Oh, there's still thinking about. I'll give you some opponents. One thing that our Spartans have got to worry about is this is a great shooting team from the field. There's 7 of them, 7 of the 9 that will be playing tonight, shooting over 40% from the field goal range. That's just good stuff. And at the same rate, they've got 6 of them shooting over 30% from the three-point line. They will put it up, and they'll put it up quick. A lot of times, especially number 1, LAS, when she's great at kind of that old Steve Nash, Chris Paul stuff, getting in there and instantly popping off. So now we'll see that today as well. So a lot of challenges for our young Spartan squad, but this is how you grow. I was talking to Coach Carter earlier about it. He's like, hey, as long as we compete. I said, that's how you got to do it. You got to learn at some point how to dig in and find it, and they're getting it each game. So I believe we are going to have the opportunity to have our one and only Chloe Gronwaller singing the national anthem. She does a phenomenal job. Has a great voice. We're excited. Always fun to see the talent off the court as we get to see it on the court. I'm going to go ahead and turn my mic, and hopefully you can hear it. And then I will be back to give you your starting lineups after we honor our nation's colors.
the National Junior College Athletic Association, Scenic West Athletic Conference, and Colorado Northwestern Community College promote good sportsmanship by student athletes, coaches, and spectators. We request your cooperation by supporting the participants and officials in a positive manner. Negative comments, profanity, racist, sexist statements, or any other abusive actions or comments directed at officials, student athletes, coaches, or team representatives will not be tolerated at our grounds or facility. Colorado Northwestern thanks you for your support. At this time, we ask that you please rise and remove your cap for the playing of our national anthem by Colorado Northwestern's own Chloe Grunwald.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleam, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we watched, were so gallantly streamed, and the rocket's red glare that was bursting there gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the lands of the free and the
Again, another phenomenal job done by our one and only Chloe Grunwald. This is a national anthem. What a great tribute to all those who serve to protect our freedoms.
Springville, Utah, number 1, Ellie.
Starting lineups for the Road Warriors.
Grantsville, Utah, number 3, Mackenzie Allen.
Number 1, Ellie Isman. Number 3, Mackenzie Allen.
Western Utah, number 11.
Number 11, Madison Anderson, all sophomores. Again, that's the name of the game here. They've got some.
Lehigh, Utah, number 20, Addison Scribner.
Name of the game for the Eagles. Number 20, Addison Scribner, freshman. And number 24, Marley Piper, freshman at Blackfoot, Idaho. I must say, in all fairness, I coach Marley Piper. She's one of mine. So I know her game well, and it's always fun to see Micah's playing against each other. So. Starting for our Spartans, number 0, Olivia Hutton. Number 1, Charity Posey. Number 10, Simone Martinez.
A 5'9" sophomore from Soda Springs, Idaho, number 20.
Our lone sophomore, number 23, Taylor Billman. And rounding out the starting 5 for our Lady Spartans, number 30, Mackenzie Castile. Let's see, we got Usu Eagles are going to be in there. Aqua blue. Teal blue. Teal is a unique color. Sometimes it's blue teal, sometimes it's green teal. This is a unique color. Again, I'm a Utah State University alumni, so the navy blue and white I'm used to. The teal not so much, but that is Eastern's colors today. And the home ladies in white, trimmed with red and black. Anderson will tip it up against Kinsey. And we're off with Asplin controlling the ball for the Eagles. You're going to see a lot of pick and pop, pick and roll, flips action from the Eagles. They do a great job moving the ball around on that dribble drive action. Scribner here on the near side, guarded by Hutt. She's going to get over to Esplin on the far side. Ellie controlling where they want to go. Going to get it to Allen. She's going to fire from 3. That shot is up off the shot clock. You're going to see some early pressure from the Eagles. Maybe. Kind of a soft man. That's what it really looks like. CP is going to bring it up for the Spartans, get them into their set. Going to drive, kicking cross court. Up fakes it. Going to get here to Kenzie. She's going to go downhill looking for the kick out to Sim. A little bit low. On the far side, they're going to keep it. That's going to hold, get it here to CP. Kenzie's going to drive up, no good, off the iron. Esplin with the board, on the run. The Eagles do a great job in transition, getting downhill and kicking it out. Get that three-pointers going. That's what we talked about, they're great three-point shooters. Taz going to grab that rebound and push herself, gives up here to Hud on the near side, back to Kenzie. She's going to, I thought she was going to let that thing fly. I was going to say, she's going to roll it, transition, but not so much. Anyway, they'll slow it down and get into their set. Get out to Taylor, back to Hutt, holding it. Getting it over to CP on the far side. They're looking for that down advantage. 7 on the shot clock, 8. Kenzie's going to go up under it, can't get it to fall. Neither team finding the end of the bottom of the bucket today. Early in the first. Allen will fire it from 3 off the back rim. Esmond does what she does best, going in, being scrappy, almost 50-50 balls, gets the board for the Eagles. Spartans sitting in a 2-3, trying to minimize the post presence. They're going to lock that up. That ball's going to go to the Spartans on the jump as Hutt and Billman get their hands in there. Taylor will inbound to CP. She'll cross this big old Spartan logo here for the ladies in white. Kenzie firing it. Down the bucket it goes. First points of the ball game go to Mackenzie Castillo, freshman out of Texas. 3-0 Spartans, 7:49 here to go in the first. Ellie gets in, kicks out. That's their deal. CB's going to get it here to Taylor in the corner. Shot fake. Just stop there on the baseline. Going to get it out to Kenzie. CP going to turn the corner. She's going to stop and pop from the angle, or elbow, excuse me. Can't get that angle to go. Ball goes to Allen and out to Esmond. Shot fakes up. Cross court over to Scribner. Roman closing out quick. You see they love to get to the paint and kick it out. They can't get anything to fall. My inside source told me the Eagles were having a hard time this morning in the gym. These bright windows on that far side kind of can blind you a little bit. Subs in for the Eagles. We've got number 2, Avery Sanders, and number 10, Allie Coombs. Both products out of Weber County, actually. Got Davis, Weber County area, Utah. For the Eagles. CP crosses it, gets it to Sim, here to Taylor on the near side. They're looking for that over-the-top pass. It's not going to be there. Misused. Good job playing that, seeing it. So Spartans will maintain possession, 13 seconds on the shot clock, 6:42 here to go in the first quarter, 3-0. CP driving it all downhill for the bucket. 5-0 Spartans. Low scoring affair, which I kind of anticipated how this game would get going. Both teams haven't played for over a week. Esmond's like, I'm tired of this 0 up on the bucket. She's going to drop 3 for the Eagles. A little bit of pressure. Taylor throws it into the hands of Sanders. Not the teammate she wanted to give it to. Esplin ties it up with the bucket. CP wraps it. They're going to call that foul on Sanders on the block. That's going to be her first personal, first team foul for either team. Timeout by the Spartans. I'm going to take it with 6:05 here to go. Tied ball game, 5-5. I'll be back as soon as they come out too. All right, apparently I forgot to turn on my microphone. We are in a blood timeout, but you haven't missed much. It is 12-5, 3:31 here to go in the first quarter. Usu-Eastern making their run. They've got, it's the speed. The speed of it is what is hard to replicate in practice. You know, and part of that is, again, they got more sophomores on their squad, but sophomore leadership helps intensify the practices. Spartans have been lucky this week. They've had some great intensive practices, but again, it's hard to replicate the speed of another team with your own because you just get used to each other, all that kind of stuff. So CP, we got CP, Cassandra, McKenzie, Simony, and Hutt in for the Spartans. Sanders, Piper, Anderson, Wagner, and Allen in for the Eagles. CP with a nice turnaround in the paint. 4-2. Here comes Usu-Eastern to Piper. Piper thought about it. Yeah, gets it out to Allen. Back up here to Sanders. She's going to turn yet. That's an easy one. Got both hands, kind of gave it the push. Right in front of the ref here. So that's going to be the first team foul for the Spartans. 2 for Usu-Eastern, 1 for hometown ladies in the white. 12-7, Eagles with the lead. Sanders going to pump fake, step back. That's a deep three. That's going to probably one step too deep. Ball back to Cncc. Cass brings it into CP. On the cross, over the timeline. She'll get him set into here. Kenzie back to CP. That give and go game. 3 points for Charity Posey, leading the way. She's got 7 of the 10 for the Lady Spartans. 10-12 here. 2:44 to go in the first. Wagner here on the near side. She's going to get it down low to Anderson. Anderson looking to spin. Can't get that up and under. Good defense by McKenzie. And with the board. Good rip pass. She's going to get up here to Hutt. She's going to go cross court. Can't quite get the pass there for Sim. Ball out of bounds off of the Eagles. He'll give it back. Ellie Esprin back in the ball game for USU. She replaces Avery Sanders. Just kidding. Oh, yep, now they're letting her in. She's hiding behind the ref. The ref didn't know it. CP will inbound there on the far corner. Gets it into Sim. Back up here to Hutt at the top. Over the edge. They're going to call that an illegal on Cassandra Perez. That's going to be her first personal. Second team foul of the quarter. 2 team fouls for each. It's been a pretty clean game, quite honestly. Both teams playing just fundamental ball, but they're going to call Cassandra on the illegal on that one. Wagner's going to retreat out here, get it back to Espin on the near side. Piper, mid-range jumper off the back iron. Into the hands of Simony Martinez. He gets it up here to Olivia Hutton. Back to Sim. She's thought about it. CP going to yo-yo with Espin. Soft touch off the rim. Cake ready. Oh, man. Piper had it all stretched out. Couldn't quite squeeze the rock on that one. Out of bounds. Back to the Spartans underneath. 1:49 to go. 12-10 USU-Eastern. This game's definitely been the game of runs. Spartans started with 1. USU came back with 1. Spartans are on another little one right now. CP's got to get that thing in. She gets it into Chloe. With the turnaround. Bucket good by Chloe Gilmore. Her first one. Tied ball game. 1:41 here to go in the first. 12-12. It's not a high-scoring affair, but it's definitely something. Wagner gets it back out to Espin. Kind of double with that 2-3 zone. Spartans are really concerned about post play, trying to get down, make sure they protect the high-low. That's what they're trying to do. Couldn't get it. Couldn't get it to fall. Back to the hands of Cassandra Perez and for Spartans' chance to take the lead since they have the 5-0 lead. Sim in the corner. She had all day to think about that one. Couldn't quite get it to drop. It was close. Fired the whole game. Sim up. Consistent. Went off the back iron both times. Good looks by Simony Martinez. Piper with the board. Back to USU Eastern. Again, see Spartans in that 2-3. That's the only shots that you can get are the ones outside. That's the whole goal. Make them beat you from outside. They haven't been able to get them to drop. They've had a couple. A little bit cold. CP driving, facing some pressure, able to keep it. Good. Pass going in against Piper, can't get it. Bill gets back out to Ronewaller. 10-9 on the shot clock. 7, CP's going to go in, holds, hangs, can't get it off the rim, back up. That was a little bit short. I don't think she realized how close she was. Got 16 seconds left in the first quarter. Scrivener on the far side, going to get it here to Allen. She's going to stop from the high school three-point line. Another 2 for Madison Anderson. CP travels, not in the spot you want it to. 3.7 seconds, that's going to give the ball back to USU Eastern with a chance to get another bucket here to end the first quarter. Again, 14-12, 3.7 seconds left. You can kind of see I guess you can see the clock there in the corner of the screen. So Sanders will inbound, gets it to Coombs, back to Sanders, stop, pop, deep. Nothing but the side of the rim. So the end of one here in Rangeley, Colorado, 14 for the Eagles, 12 for the Spartans. I'm going to pause. I'll remember to take myself off pause as we come back from this quarter break. All right, my mic is on. I have multiple people reminding me that I'm an idiot and turned it off and kept it off. So, at the end of the second quarter we go, 14-12. USU Eastern with the lead. First game back for both teams to start this 2025 year. Doesn't seem real. Thank goodness we're out of the old check writing or whatever. Or you put the wrong date on it for a good month. Scrivener's going to get here to Esplin. She pump fakes. Guarded by Billman. Over to Scrivener. Guarded by CP. Back to Sanders and looking low. Getting it inside at the top of the key. Inside, outside. And that's what, as a shooter, there's nothing better than when you see, well, for me, when I saw a 2-3 zone, it was like, rock on, let's go. Get it in, park your feet, and be ready to just light it up. That's what USU Eastern's doing right now. On the turnover by the Spartans. Good defense by Billman, going straight up. On the rebound foul, that's going to be on Piper. She's saying, what did I do? Got her on the push. First foul for Marley. First team foul for the Eagles. Brings it back to the Spartans here in the half court. CP with the dribble, gets it to Billman. She's going to hold, get it over here to McKenzie. USU Eastern doing a great job trapping quick on that pass. McKenzie can't get that baseliner to go. Here comes Esplin. Billman from behind. She didn't even see her coming. That stealthy ninja arm, those octopus arms, caught up, got it. For those of you new to the broadcast, I've coached Taylor a long time too, and we measured her wingspan at the hospital here. They have a ruler on the wall, and I was curious, and it's 6 feet, and she stands at what, 5'7"? It pays off in basketball, those long suckers. It got her there, help with the deflection, slow it down for the Eagles. This one's going to get to the corner to Scrivener. She goes baseline. That's a nice dump feed for Coombs. Easy bucket. Allie Coombs, her first one of the game. 19-12 for the Eagles. That one's going to get called for the push foul. Smiling about it. On the dribble. Back to the Eagles. That's Billman's first team foul for the Spartans. One apiece here early in the second. 8:26, 19-12. Marley with the deep two, no good. That's going to go off Scrivener's hands to the Spartans. We go. 8:20 here to go, 19-12. For the ladies out of Price, Utah. Taylor crosses it. Did a little dance, see which way that zone was going to move. Up curls around, gets it over to Sim. Sim trying to get it to the corner. Instead, Scrivener's there, knocking it out of bounds. I bet her wingspan's pretty far, too. You know, they put weights on rosters for guys. They should put wingspans on it for girls, because there isn't a girl out there that's like, hey, put my weight on my roster sheet, will you? Billman trying to get it into Martinez. She met the hands of Sanders. On the miss, back here to the Eagles we go. Nice cut. Sanders can't get that one to drop either. A little bit of a lid on the bucket. Billman turning the corner, going up, can't quite get that one to go. That's some speed up there at the top. Yeah, it's going to be another foul on Billman. Trying to get out there in the passing lane. That's going to be her second personal. Second team foul. So she picks up two early ones here. She's going to get to think about it. Probably not for long because of the short bench for the Spartans. So Sanders gets it to Esplin. Back to Sanders. Piper in the corner. She's going to cross-court it over to Esplin. See, the ball has been the active member for these Eagles. That's tough to defend. Spartans doing a good job getting the hands in, just like that. CP's like, I wanted to hit her hand. She's trying to help the refs out on that one. They didn't see it. Out on the Spartans. 8.4 seconds left on the shot clock. 7:19 here to go in the second quarter. 19-12. Scrivener inbound to Esplin. Sanders with the pump fake. Dish to Marley Piper for her two. Marley's first bucket of the ball game. 21-12. We have a palindrome up on the board. As USU extends out to a 9-point lead here in the second quarter. 7 minutes to go. Hutt gets it through. Oh, half a second quicker. Could have got that dive cut by Cncc. Allen got her hand in there to tip it a little bit. Last one's going to jog it up for the visitors here. I'm looking in. That's what you got to do at the top of that zone. Hands in. They couldn't quite corral it. S1 from the corner. Corner three off the back side of it. It's got a little 2 minute tweeze on that sucker. Hutt crosses it. Gets him set up. The yo-yo get it over to Cass. That's going to turn, going against Piper. Go the long arm. Can't get it to go. This one's off to the races. This is what Usu-E does well. Ooh, good D by McKenzie. They're just going to call that a no-nothing. Mostly because that's just a good non-call for both. So Billman back in. Chloe back in. So we've got and Kaylee Medina in to join McKenzie and CP for the Spartans. Allen will bring it in for the Eagles to S1 in the corner. Here to Scrivener over to Wagner. Back to Scrivener. See that passing game going for the Eagles. I laugh because Carter always yells shooter. I'm like, they're kind of all shooters. Before on the shot clock, Wagner stepping through with the left hand. That's a great move by Ben Wagner. Local product over in Grand Junction, Colorado. One way to put it underneath the net, let Chloe grab it and put it back in on the miss by CP. It didn't clear the cylinder, so it doesn't. No big deal on that one. Allen in the corner for three. It's going to go long into the hands of Piper. She's going to hold fire from the free throw line. Marley Piper, second bucket for the freshman out of Idaho. CP to Kenzie. She's going to stop fire. She's had enough of this. She said, let's get some more points faster. 25-17. 5 minutes to go here in the second quarter. Scrivener holding here, guard by Billman again. That 2-3 zone, you're going to see pressure on the guards. Scrivener's going to drive, she's going to go baseline. Out on the miss. Chloe drops it down, gets it to Kaylee. Her to Billman on the near side. She's going to stop and get them into a set here. So, make sure we get the whole court here for everybody. CP holding it on the far side, getting into Chloe, guarded by Piper. On the turn, not enough. Piper with the board. Wagner on the run. Back to Piper. Over to Allen on that far side. Back here to Wagner. We got a little fix the camera there so all you can see. Allen looking in to get to Scrivener. Piper, that's going to be a foul on CP. Come over the top. That's going to be her first personal. That should give us the media timeout. We're at 4:03, 17 for the Spartans, 25 for the Eagles. I'm going to pause. I'll make sure to bring myself off of mute when I come out of this media timeout. All right, Mike is on. We're back out of the media timeout. 4:03 here to go in the second quarter. 25 for the USU Eagles, 17 for the Spartans. We got 3 team fouls for Cncc, 1 for the Eagles. Off that foul off CP, that's going to put Piper to the line for 2. First one off the back iron for Marley Piper. Yeah, and I had Marley as a young freshman in high school. She's definitely grown taller since she first started with me. Fun to see these kids move on and chase their dreams, play at the next level for sure. That's going to be off of Coombs, off the misses from Piper. 4-1. Taylor inbounds it to CP. They get their offense set and rolling here for the Spartans. Sam from top didn't. She ain't got no legs on that one. Her legs failed her a little bit. These kids have been working hard with 2 days. Monday, Tuesday, good practice yesterday. Shoot around to just part of learning how to manage bodies and stuff. They've done a good job. But definitely a gauntlet in returning here to Rangeley off of the break. Wagner and Esplin playing a little two-person passing game. They're going to include Allen in that too. You see they're trying to spread out that 2-3 zone. Wagner's going to fire from 3. That's going to be off the front iron. Billman grabs it. Controls it for the Spartans. She's going to get it out there to Hud on the far side. Bring it up for our hometown ladies. But hands it off to CP. They're getting information from the bench what Carter wants them to do. 10 on the shot clock, 9. CP trying to turn it. Couldn't go right, turn it. It was there. Turnover. Probably one of those with shadow back. That's when you kick out, reposition, make that defense fly out to the corner, and then you click, click. Somebody's going to get an open one. Usu brings it in. Sanders running the point for the Eagles. She's going to get it to Wagner. That's a good inside steal by Coombs. Nice block by Cassandra Perez. But Anderson is there cleaning up the garbage. And they're an easy bucket. On the block by Anderson, CP's going to go down on that wrist. That's not something you want. She went down hard on it. We've been keeping it taped and doing some rehab on it, but she hit it hard. We're going to go ahead and let them, Matt and AT here, take care of CP, and I'm going to go ahead and pause myself as well. Or so you just don't have to listen to my voice, and I don't have to listen to it either. I'll be back as soon as play starts. And I will turn on my mic this time. All right, she comes up holding that wrist. It's been nagging all season. She's done a good job. We put some KT tape on it just to give it some support, but when you go down hard on it, there's not a whole lot you can do. That pain goes clear up to the elbow. So CP is going to take a little timeout, get that pain coming out of there. It's going to be Spartan ball. Start this final 2:34 in the second. USU Eastern has 10-point lead, 27-17. Billin will inbound for Cncc. Going to get here to Sim on the near side. Sim's going to go baseline. She's going to draw the foul on Wagner. That's going to be her second personal. Bryn Wagner, product again out of Grand Junction. Her dad is actually the coach of Colorado Mesa. So, definitely a kid who knows her stuff. He picks up that first foul. Kenzie trying to get it down low to Cass. She's going to go. They're going to get trapped in. They're doing the same thing that we're trying to do. They're going to call that foul on Cass. Run back on the trip. It's going to be her second personal. Scrivener will come in and replace Wagner. As Allie Coombs will take it out. She's going to get it in here to Avery Sanders. Quick to the corner, quicker than I could get there. Billman with the deflection. Goes back into the hands of Sanders. Here to the corner to Scrivener. I got to say, it's fun to watch, and hopefully you can see that on the screen as well, but USU Eastern's doing a phenomenal job on the back side. Their post low is going in and sealing that bottom defender for CNCC. So they're getting that open thing. I got a post that does it for me really well. Okay. And it's fun to see for the USU Eastern. Taylor trying to get it over the top. To Sims, not there. Says she's gonna get called for that one. That's gonna be her third personal for Bill. 3, all of them here in this quarter. With 1:51 left to go. Allen to the line for 2. Shots up and good. That's going to be Mackenzie Allen's first bucket, first point here in the game. 28-17. Second one, nothing no good. Ball's going to be out off the Eagles. Back to the Spartans. Taylor the Hacker is going to bring it up with 3 fouls. She's going to get it to Hutt. Over to Kenzie. Usu-E's kind of picking up on what they're doing. They got to do better on their pass fakes. Taylor's going to rip here at the top. She's going to go 2 feet, 1 step through. Can't get it to go. Sanders on the run. Pressure out there with Hutt. Simony gets hands on it. Up, slow that down a little bit. Cross court Scribner. Nice job of pump faking up. Sim saw that one coming, got in there, got her knocked down. There's 12 seconds on the shot clock. 1:13 left to go here in the second quarter. 28 for the Eagles, 17 for the Spartans. Allen gets it into Anderson. That's Coombs doing that inside seal I just talked about. Able to get it up there, no good. Allen tries to save it. It's going to go off the baseline to the Spartans with 1:04 here to go in the second quarter. Down by 11. See if they can get a couple buckets, make it a single-digit lead for the Eagles, and control that momentum a little bit. Hutt with the shot fake. Single baseline. Retreat, dribble back out. Back up to Sim up top. Kenzie, she's going to fire from deep. Ooh, almost got a squeezer. Off the corner of the rim. See that pace and tempo by USU. Scribner just went straight into traffic. Cass was up. Kenzie straight up. It's a good non-call, good everything. So Biddle's going to go to the bench. It's probably a good idea since she got 3 fouls. Don't want to get her a 4th one here with 33.4 seconds. Simony also to the bench. Chloe in, CP in, Hutt in, Cass in, Kenzie in. 33.4 seconds here to go in the second. 20 on the shot clock for the Eagles. Yeah, they're doing a great job moving the ball quick. Making the Spartans have to make decisions. On the defensive end, more of those decisions of how far do you extend, you're dropping. 5 on the shot clock, 4-3. Anderson's going to get it. That's going to be a shot clock violation. Oh, man. They thought it was a shot clock violation, but I don't even know what to call that. Chloe's going to get it here to Hutt. We got 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. That's fire up. Oh, off the back rim. CP on the heave there to end the second quarter. So at the half, 28-17. Eagles with the lead. I'm going to grab some stats, grab a drink, let you guys all have some reprieve from my yakking. And I'll be back. right, we got about 3 minutes left till the start of this second half in USU Eastern with the first half lead, 28-17. USU Eastern matching quarters, 14 points per. Let's do a little quick stat rundown. We'll start with the visiting Eagles since they're the only ones out on the floor right now. Scoring, number 1, Ellie Esplin with 5. Number 2, Avery Sanders with 3. Number 3, Mackenzie Allen with 1. Number 5, Bryn Wagner with 2. Allie Coombs, number 10, she's got 2. Madison Anderson, number 11, she's got 8. Addison Scribner with 3. She's number 20. Number 24, Marley Piper with 4. Pretty much everybody that has played has scored for the Lady Eagles. On the flip side, for the Spartans, we have three people scoring for 17 points. Out of that 12-point first quarter, only got 5. We got to find ways to get the ball in the bucket. Got to find ways to get the ball down to the bucket. That's the other part. Charity Posey with 7, Chloe Grunwald with 4, and Mackenzie Castile with 6. Those 2 threes for the Spartans. As we head into the second half, name of the game has got to be offensive efficiency, like moving the ball, not trying to force it over the top, and going downhill. We've seen that, USU Eastern, their last game there in Vegas, they played Western Wyoming, a team we've seen more than we wanted to, and Western just shot lights out from outside. But the ball moved fast, and then that's what you have to do. And you can see that with USU Eastern. They're moving the ball quick against that 2-3 zone, making our kids have to decide, and they're doing a great job going downhill, kick out, and ball movement out of that kick out. We call that, if you attack in and kick out and click it, usually the backside, that weak side, is going to be wide open. Those are going to be your best shots against the zone. So USU taking advantage, seeing those gap spaces, and then the inside seal on the backside player down the low. That's just fun basketball. I was lucky enough in high school. I played with a post player that did that, and so it was so fun as a guard. You knew if you rotated the ball quick, she was going to be wide open for that easy drop, step into it. And impressed by USU Eastern doing that. We've seen fight and grit out of the Spartan squad. We saw it down there in Las Vegas, especially against Eastern Arizona, a team that got beat by 70 in Arizona. Turned around, only got beat by, I think, 20 in Vegas. So, it's learning. You got to learn as you go. And the only way you can learn sometimes is to get in and play it. I said that on the travel ball circuit. Hey, we got to go play bigger and better. That's how you learn. And then you come back the next year or the next time you play, and you learn how to play bigger and better. And so I think sometimes, especially in the younger stuff, the youth development, everybody wants to just get the easy wins. But if you're looking long term, you got to find a balance between being challenged and learning and having those positive reps as well. So starters back on for both squads. Just kidding. Little change for the Eagles. Allie Coombs will replace Madison Anderson to start this second half. So someone get it into CP. He got to Billman here to HUD at the near side. CP, they're looking in down low. Kenzie going against Piper down there. Out to Billman. He's going to stop from mid-range. That's going to pop. Ooh, off the front rim. Can't get that one to drop. Good look by Billman. Here comes Esplin. He's going to get him reset again. You see that spreaded. Spread 2-3 zone. Spartans doing a great job moving with the passes, with the zones, but we got to get the box outs going. I think they're going to call that on. They're going to call that on Taylor while she's down on the ground. That's going to be her 4th personal. I don't think we're going to see much of Taylor this game. Taylor's down there protecting herself as Scribner goes up. She comes down. Billman's going to get that call. So First free throw missed by Scrivener. Scrivener will get the second one. Sorry, my camera was a little low. So Taylor will get an extended rest as Scrivener makes that second free throw. How much you can do about that one? So Sim will get it into Hutt. Hutt being chased by a flock of Eagles. It's going to go off Hutt's leg, and Esplin and Coombs able to cause the turnover by Hutt here in the early goings of the third. Easy give and go. Piper foul running in there. Thought she had it, couldn't get it. Goes to the hands of Martinez. Sim driving in, kicking out to Hutt, over to CP on the far side. She's going to jab. Nice cross-court finish by CP, up 4-2. Asplin crosses it for Eagles. Felt like that was a complete slow-motion church lady turnaround by Piper. I don't think she realized she was as open as she was when she grabbed. That's going to go coast to coast. She's going to draw the foul. Sugar's going, woo, what? She's going to get it with the body on the way up. That's going to put Hutt to the line for two on the foul by Scrivener. So 19-29 as Hutt goes to the line for two. 8:30 here to go in the third. First shot's up and good, making it a single-digit ball game. Second one off the back iron, good board by McKenzie. So CP joins the back. She's in the backcourt, getting back there to protect. 8 on the shot clock. Hutt's going to stop, pop from three. That shot's off the back iron. Esplin will run it down and try to keep running. In front of the bench, they're all just saying, hey, she walked with it. The refs didn't see that one, though. Allen's going to kick over here to Scrivener. She go baseline. That's going to be a charge. They just stand in there and take it by Simone Martinez. Draws the foul on Scrivener. That's going to be her second personal. Second team foul for the Eagles. 29-20. 7:56 here in the third. CP was bounced over to Hutt, back to CP. Making that ball, that perimeter go quick. Cass trying to go in there. She's going to draw a foul on. We'll see who they're going to draw it on. That's going to be on Scrivener. That's going to be her third. She's got Billman syndrome today. Picking up 3 1/4. She's picked them all up here in 2.5 minutes. She's going to hit the padded seats over there, as is Piper. In comes Anderson. In comes Sanders for the Eagles. As CP will bring it in on the baseline. Here to see him fire it in the hole. That thing's going to be off. We're going to say that was a pass. I didn't know it was pass. Sanders weaving through, getting into Allen. On a cutting Coombs into Anderson. That's just happy ball movement right there. Turnaround's not there. Ball back into hands. So that's going to be a foul. Which one they call it, I'm not quite sure. They're going to call it on Cassandra Perez. That's going to be her third personal. Putting Anderson to the line. Her first free throws of the ball game. As Usu-E has the 29-20 lead. First free throw, no good for Anderson. As a team, they shoot 65% from the free throw line. Anderson is a 58.1% free throw shooter, so better to foul her than let her get an easy bucket. 2 misses for Anderson. Nice board by Sim for the Spartans. They got to find a bucket here if they want to. Kind of got to make a little bit of a run. CP holding, kicking out. Allen was the fly on poop on that one. Hutt's going to stand in there and take the charge by Allen. Allen tried to open her hips up. Not quite good enough. So that's going to put another team foul up on the board for the Eagles. That's 4 team fouls with 7 minutes here to go in the third. You're 1 away from the bonus. You want to keep attacking, get in the bonus, earn those freebies for the Spartans. CP gets it into Chloe. Chloe's kick out to Huck. Back to CP. We got 2 birds. Chloe's going to scoop it around. Not there. Asplin will control for the Eagles as they set up their half court. 29-20, 9-point lead for Usu-E. She's going to get it here to Allen. She's going to go into Anderson. You're watching close, you can see Coombs down there spinning and sealing that outside defender on the 2-3 zone. Allen off the back of the iron. We got to chase down boards, though. Nice job by Mackenzie Castile. Rip that board back to Hutt. Going to get across court. On the pick and roll by Castile, not there. Hutt's going to get it to Sam. Back to Hutt. Hutt holds it. Trying to get it clear out and let Kenzie take it. 4, 3, 2, 1. Not there. Kind of half blocked by Anderson. Going to get it back to Esplin. She's going to get near side to Sanders. Back to Esplin. They're just playing a 1-2 game, back and forth. Oh, man, they're going to call CDP on that reach around. That's going to be her second personal. Third team foul with 5:30 to go. Kayla Medina in, Cassandra Perez in. Hutt will take a breather, so will Sim. We got subs in for the Eagles as well. Piper in, Wagner in. 2 freshmen to go along with the 3 sophomores in for the Eagles. Piper's going to grab it. She's going to 1 dribble, pop, stop. Down it goes, Molly Piper. 31-20. Ooh, they moved that quick. Kaylee with the miss from the corner. Esplin to Wagner. Wagner to Anderson. She's going to fire from 3. Anderson having a heck of a ball game. She's a good athlete for the Eagles. Her first 3 of the ball game extends it out. 34-14. That's going to be a timeout by the Spartans with 4:54 to go. I'm going to take it with them. And I'll be back when they come out as well. Okay, back here in the warm confines of Heffley Gym. Might be cold outside, but it definitely isn't on the inside. All right, so Billman's back in the ball game with those 4 fouls. She gives Chloe a breather, Hutt a breather, and Martinez on the bench for the Spartans. Taylor gets it to Cass. Cass has these. She's going to turn. 1 step through. Cass. Anderson, that's her second block. Off the block by Anderson. Got to realize she's got those long arms. You got to go into her website immediate timeout. So 4:41 to go. 10 on the shot clock for the Spartans as they come back in from this media timeout. I'll take it. Come back 2. All right, the mic is on. I'm going to double check it every time. As we come back in from the media timeout, 4:41 here to go in the third quarter. I got CP, McKenzie, Cass, Kaylee, and Taylor for the Spartans. Esplin, Piper, Coombs, Allen, and Wagner for the Eagles. Kaylee's going to bring it in. She gets it to McKenzie. Performs. Oh, nice spin around. Get that thing out, man. At least hit the rim. You're seeing a little bit of all of these kids. Their legs are a little bit heavy from the week. Good look by Billman, though. Esplin's going to fire from three. Down the pipe it goes. Ellie Esplin extends it out 30-27. CP get it here to McKenzie on the near side. To Kaylee in the corner. Oh, Taylor flying in. I'd flying squirrel gets that one to go. I think that's the second one this year. She's caught on the fly and finished. Nice athletic play by the hacker out of Silver Springs, Idaho. Wagner, pump fake. She's going to drive. She's going to go to finish. That's going to be short. Someone's going to grab it as Marley sends her to the floor. That's going to put him in the bonus. That's going to put Taylor to the line. I laugh because of all the players, these two playing sisterhood as they played together for 2 years for me. So 1 year apart. Marley just gave her a little back hug. That's all. So Taylor, I haven't seen you for a while. Let me give you a hug on that on that shot. So that's going to put Taylor to the line. I don't think Marley's very happy about that one, though. First free throw. No good. Second one. That's on the bottom of the net. So 37-23. 3:33 here to go in the third. The Eagles will try to extend that lead back out. Cross-court pass, that's going to hit Piper on the short corner for two. Nice bucket by Marty Piper. With that 17-point lead. CP just saw a whole lot of awkward, whatever that was, and CP just got teed up by talking trash. Sorry about that. Make a note. So on the technical foul, it's gonna be a easy free throw for Bryn Wagner. Technical free throw, 40-25, 41-25, so 16-point lead. So Piper goes to the bench, replaced by Anderson. And Billman will also go to the bench. She's going to be replaced by Hutt. So after the bucket by CP, then the technical, ball back to the Eagles. Wagner's going to get it to Allen. Nice screen by Coombs. Free that open. See it. Ball movement is the key. Inside, outside. Nice board by Cole Grunwald. He's got a rip. Gets it to Hutt. Push forward the Spartans. She crosses the timeline. She's going to get it here to Kenzie. We got to find a way to get Kenzie going in this ball game. CP's going downhill. She's going to soft floater up and two for CP. She's got 6 of their 10 here in this quarter. Esplin and Wagner kind of playing that two-person game, get the zone to move. Allen cross-court to Wagner. She's going to fire from three. That one's up off short. Allen goes in, and Mackenzie says, not my house. I'm going to rip this thing. This is mine. Nice control by McKenzie. See if he's going to hold there on the far side. Waiting for the screen from Kenzie. Oh, man. Kenzie kind of has the roll a little bit. Nice pop off that screen. A little bit short. Sim got a rebound back. Can't quite get it to go. Coombs will get it to Allen to control for the Eagles. Up to Esplin. It's not about it. So they'll control. 1:26 here to go in the third. 41-27. Inside, outside. Shot by Wagner. That one's down and good by Ben Wagner. So he's got 5 points here in the third quarter. 44-27. So, Coach Carter's going to take a timeout. 1:06 here to go in the third. 44-27. I'm going to pause with him. All right, we're back with 1:06 here to go in the third. 44-27, Eagles with the lead. Woo! Sanders faster than me. You picked that one off, down and in for Avery Sanders. Her first bucket of the second half. 46-27. See if the Spartans can make sure they keep it under 20. Cass gets it here to Sim. She's going to go down. Kick out to Kaylee in the corner. Kaylee's going to fire from three. Can't quite get that one to go. That's going to go off the legs of Anderson. So we got Esplin, Sanders, Wagner, Piper, and Anderson in the ballgame for the Eagles. Cass, Kaylee, Sim, Chloe, and Hutt for our Spartans. Sim from three off the back iron. Kaylee was right there. Couldn't quite get it into the hands of Esplin. It goes. For the Eagles, she'll cross the timeline and get them set into their set. To far side to Sanders. Back up here to Esplin. And Wagner on the near side. Playing a little passing game. See, again, when you play against the zone, you want to play a passing game, see how that zone's moving. Piper with the turnaround jumper can't get it to go. Instead, in the hands of Sim, we've got 7, 5, 4, 3 seconds. That's going to throw it up with at the buzzer. We are done with 3 here in Rangeley, Colorado. 46-27. USU Eagles with the lead. I'll be back. When they come out, I will too start the final quarter here at Cncc. Okay, Mike is on. I can't get my camera to zoom out for all of you at home on that one. But Wagner will bring it in for the Eagles. She's going to get it to Scribner. And the Piper knocked down by Hart, back to Scribner's hands. And down the pipe it goes for Addison Scribner. CP will bring it, hold it. She's going to get them into their set. On that far wing, waiting for the screen by Hutt. High pass to Sim, she's able to control it. Sim also has long arms too. Hutt's going to stop and pop from three, off the back iron to Sim's hands. They're in the corner, guarded by Piper. They're going to get Piper on a blocking foul. That's going to be her third personal. First team foul here in the fourth quarter. Coombs in for Anderson for the Eagles. Taylor will take it out for the Spartans on the baseline. There to Sam to Hutt. This is where you guys got to click a little quicker for the Spartans. Good feed. Bobbled it. Couldn't quite grab it. It was a good look, but Sim had Wagner hanging on her like a little kid on Halloween looking for more candy. Then one gets it into Castile. They're going to get Marley on another foul, body foul. That's going to be her fourth personal. Second team foul here in the quarter. Piper's just walking to the sideline. She knows she's going to take an extended rest on those padded seats as well. Anderson will come back in the ball game for the Eagles. Kenzie's going to stop and pop from the baseline. Can't get that one to go. Into the hands of Anderson. She'll get it to Sanders. That's just some serious speed coming downhill for the Eagles. Scribner will hold here at the top. You see our Spartans still in that 2-3 zone. Billman put her hands behind her back. Got to be careful with 4. Corner shot by Wagner off the back iron. Billman will get the rebound, and she's going to push. Sam and Taylor playing a little two-person fun game. Instead, Billman will dribble back out, get it to CP. Kenzie's going to try and go in. Kick back to Sim, inside, outside. Oh, man, she couldn't get that to go. To the corner to Coombs, off the pass from Scribner. That was no good. Another board by Taylor. Massive scoop. Lost a little bit of leg on the end. I can say this because I am staying at her house, but I asked her, how are your legs today? And she said, I'm going to have to get wider on my shot because there's not a lot of juice in them. You can see on that one. All part of coming back off the break. Basketball shape is definitely a different one. You know, you can go run all you want, but the up, down, quick part of it, I always tell people, do fartlek training. It's way better. So Billman to the line, makes the first one. Second one from the rim, no good. Back to the Eagles with Esplin controlling here at the top for the visitors. Scribner back to Esplin. To the corner to Allen. Shots up, no good. So I got to box out. It's a little bit tougher in zone. You kind of got to be like a heat-seeking missile. You got to go find the closest body and put a butt on it to it. Here on the near side to Allen. Back up to Scribner, to Coombs, to Esplin, long two for Esplin at almost the buzzer. 51-28 for the Eagles of USU. Billman gets it in to Chloe. Chloe's gonna scoot. Anderson's long on those. You gotta get the ball up to your ear and just go high with her. Hey, get it away from the shot blocker. That's part of the learning process. I can tell Carter all the time. You either win and learn or you just learn and learn. You're gonna learn. And Chloe is gonna turn and go in, grab it by Coombs. Esplin's gonna stop. She'll pop from the elbow. That's pretty much automatic for Ellie Esplin. She had a great freshman season last year. Continuing that on, obviously signed with Division II Westminster, close to home. You see that, just that year of experience under it. CP with the miss, trying to give some optimism for this Spartan squad full of freshmen. What can be next year? Anderson tries to get it in to Esplin. Instead, it gets to CP's hands. They're going to control. They're going to get it kind of slow a little bit. You can kind of see some tiredness going. Cass going down low. Carter's going to call a timeout. He can tell that they're got some dragon syndrome, if you know what I'm saying. So, I'm going to grab a quick drink. We'll be back. 6:06 to go. 53-28 USU with the commanding lead here in Rangeley, Colorado. All right, we're back. 6:06 here to go in the fourth quarter. 53-28 USU with the lead. On the floor for the Eagles, we got Esplin, Scribner, Allen, Coombs, and Piper for the Spartans. CP, Chloe, Taylor, McKenzie, and Cass. CP trying to get it into Chloe. She gets it down low. Trying to force it in there. Got to go inside, outside, kind of mimic what USU Eastern's been doing. CP, that's going to be a jump ball with 3.3 seconds on the clock. That's going to stay here with the Spartans. Poster holding strong for the Eagles. We're having a hard time getting anything inside. 2-1, he's got to let it go at the buzzer. Cass gets it at the literal buzzer. First bucket for Cassandra Perez today. 53-30, excuse me. With 5:38 here to go in the fourth. Esplin from the top of the key, that's no good. Kenzie got in there, got to go to box out. Control that board. Cass is going to get it up here to Billman. CP over to Cass on the far, or excuse me, Kenzie on the far side. Trying to get it in. Esplin got the angle on Billman. USU Eastern's going to turn it over themselves. Trying to get that long transition pass. So Cass will bring it in to Taylor. She'll bring it up for our Spartans this trip. 53-30, 5:08 here to go in the fourth. That's going to hold. Back to Cass. Cass is going to get it into Billman. Billman to Hutt. There's 9 on the shot clock. go by the Spartans. That's going to be a foul on Cass as Scrivener goes in. That's going to put Scrivener to the line for 2. First one's up and good for the freshman guard out of Lehigh, Utah. Second one off the back iron. Into the hands of Chloe. Taylor gets it to Hut. Into Chloe. Back out to Cass. You got to go inside, outside. I know I'm like a broken record, but we're going in. We're not getting anything. Usu-E is doing a great job collapsing as we get that ball in. Got to recognize, as you see that third defender coming in, especially, you got to kick out. Somebody's open. Kind of comes to that push-pull philosophy on the guards, too. As you see it go in, you got to move so that they can see you to kick it back out. Subs in. Kayla Medina coming in. Simone Martinez coming in as well for the Spartans. Got Bryn Wagner and Mackenzie Allen checking in for the Eagles. Wagner here on the near side. She's going to hold. Gets it to Piper up top. See them even stretching out. They're going small now. They got 4 out, 1 in. Inside, outside. That's what I just talked about. Nice block by Simony. Taylor able to control it. We're not talking about Toyota cars. Control it. I was going to say corral it and control it. She's going to turn fire for Taylor. Nice finish. Farlone, sophomore. Esplin fire in the hole. She stepped, she had a heel on the sideline. She was stretching the defense, and she stretched it about a half an inch too far. If she wore a half size smaller, no problem. So at 3:22 here to go in the fourth, 54-32 for the Eagles. You want to see out of Spartans, you want to see them compete all the way to the end. That's the biggest key. Especially with a young squad, you really have to emphasize, hey, yes, the scoreboard might not be what we want, but we got to figure out effort and grit. That's what they're doing, and they're doing a great job. We saw that down in Vegas. We're seeing it now. CP with a tough turnaround. Not there. Wagner pulls it for the Eagles, and she'll slow down, walk it up. I get 2:50 here to go. Espen's holding, waiting for a screen by Scrivener. Back to Wagner, into Anderson. That's just pretty. Pretty ball movement, it really is. Nice rundown board by Kaylee Medina. She'll get it to CP. Taylor will hold on that far side. Nice pass in to Cass. Go with her, move with her. You got 14 on the shot clock. Back to Cass from Billman. She's going to stop fire from free throw line. Quick outlet by the Eagles. Allen with 2. Taylor will get him set up. Coming off screen, she rejects it. She's going to go kick back to Cass. USU able to pretty much control what they want to down in the block. Taylor's is going to say, nope, that's my ball. Rips it out. Carter's saying push. I don't think there's a lot left in these legs. She's going to go straight into those defenders with some power. She's going to draw the foul. You can tell the legs are starting to go on all these kids. That foul's going to be on Wagner. That'll be her third personal. 15 foul? Nope. 14 foul. It doesn't really matter at this point. 1:29 left to go. That's going to put Taylor to the line. As we come out from timeouts, this is her favorite thing anyway. 56-32 here at CNCC. Eagles with the lead. Okay, so out of the timeout, again, 1:29 here to go in the fourth quarter. Taylor to the line for two. See if she can break that 50% streak. First one's down. Second one, also good. So 56-34, 1:27 here to go in the fourth quarter. Only a few possessions left. Well, really one or two. Eagles have managed their time. I'd imagine take as much time off as they can. Looking for a good shot. Nice tag team by Kaylee and Taylor. Kaylee going all the way. Taylor's there to pick it up. CP going to drive, try to scoop under Anderson. That's going to be Anderson's first foul. She had a few blocks today. First foul for Anderson, the sophomore out of West Jordan, Utah. Putting CP to the line for two with 1 minute exactly on the clock. First one's up and good by Charity Posey. Matching her first half totals of 7. That's 7, see if she can break it. Second one also good for CP. Wagner walking up for the Eagles. Crosses the timeline. Gets it there to Sanders on the far side. Wagner guarded by Billman. Sanders not there. That's going to go off CP's hands on the baseline. 20 seconds on the shot clock for the Eagles. 41.4 here to go in the fourth. Got Hutt and Cassandra coming in. CP and Taylor out. 36-56. 20-point lead for the Eagles. Sanders short. Gets her own board though. Nice little photo, also short. And that one is an easy call for the ref. That goes off the hands of Madison Anderson. They got to get it in. Here you go. Hutt's going to get it to Kaylee. Kaylee will bring it up. Kaylee, a dual athlete here, playing volleyball as well. And I think she told me the other day she's actually going to play softball for the Spartans this spring. Hutt with the stop and pop. Can't get it to drop into the hands of Scrivener. And shot clock's off. Usu-E is going to hold. Somebody just say don't foul. That's going to do it here for the Spartans as they drop their first region game, 36-56. Scoring went to a complete halt after the first quarter, but so did the ball movement. Let's get you some quick totals. Here, starting with the Aggies, Eagles. Oh, man. 12 points for Ellie Esplin, 5 for Sanders, 3 for Allen. Bryn Wagner with 7. Allie Coons, 2. I'm doing my math in my head. Madison Anderson, 11, which can be scary, actually. Addison Scrivener with 3 in the first, 5 in the second for 8. Marty Piper also with 8 for the Eagles. On the flip side, not a whole lot of well-rounded scoring for the Spartans. 1 for Hutt, 15 for CP, Cassandra with 2, Chloe with 4, Taylor with 2, 8. 5 of those coming in the fourth quarter, and Mackenzie Castile 6. First half, nothing here in the second half. We'll be back on Saturday at 1 o'clock as the Lady Spartans will take on the Badgers of Snow College in their second region matchup of Region 18. Again, this is a tough region. Multiple teams ranked or on the close of ranked on the women's side particularly. So we're going to call it a final here, 56-36. Again, we will be back on Saturday, 1 o'clock. Broadcast against the visiting Snow Badgers.